Here's a bus driver, Nick Philpott. Please ask Sadiq Khan how exactly the wearing of face masks will be policed. As a London bus driver, we see an enforcement officer about once every other month. Give the driver the power to refuse travel. Whenever I've refused travel, I've been called in for a disciplinary.
Well, it's because we've been speaking to people like Nick, although clearly not Nick directly, that we've decided to continue with the compulsory wearing of face masks, because not only am I keen to make sure we have public reassurance of public safety, I want safety of my staff as well.
No, I know you do, but he's just told you that if he tells someone they can't come on the bus unless they're wearing a mask, he can end up facing a disciplinary.
Yeah, no. So firstly, it's important to explain why we're continuing with the compulsory wearing of face masks. In relation to enforcement, what we don't want is a bus driver or a tube worker to put themselves at risk in relation to enforcement. So we have got TfL enforcement officers. If a bus driver is worried about his or her personal safety, they should use their radio to contact the garage, who will contact the Met Police Service or BTP. What I'm afraid will happen, as has happened, is some people will break the rules. Let's be quite clear about this. Even over the course of the last 11 months, we've had to issue 4,000 fixed penalty notices. I'm sure many others, I know many others, have broken the rules and had no enforcement action taken against them. The choice is, do we allow best to be the enemy of the good? Do we allow an imperfect situation or a situation that's gone gung-ho? I'm against gung-ho. What I'm in favour of is continuing to use the rules we have, conditions of carriage, continuing to use forums like LBC and others to make sure the public are educated on the importance of wearing a face mask. A face mask, by the way, is one of the most unselfish things you can do. We want to support our bus drivers to make sure more and more of their passengers who may come into close proximity, may have the virus, don't show symptoms, and wearing a face mask, they can keep safe.